Mm.
Are we live? Okay, okay. Yeah, I can hear you. Yes. Hello and welcome everybody to the special day. It's going to be team of the season conference A versus team of the season conference B. It's going to be an epic encounter. And with me today, my co-commentator is Jadonji. So yeah, the commentary comes to full circle today as we kicked off the SAFA League, the first and last time this season. So over to you, Jadonji.
Thank you so much for the introduction. I think both of us currently have a reason to be happy as well. Arsenal won today against West Ham, and United are currently winning against Aston Villa.
It's not
I
over
hope
yet. Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, I hope I don't bring any commentators curse with me. But again, over to the teams that are going to be fighting it out today. This is more like an all-star entertaining the fans, those that have been with us, watched our streams, and we've arranged this one to, sort of a thank you, as a sort of a thank you for your support that you've shown us on YouTube and on the other platforms as well. It's going to be a lot more exciting. We've got a lot of things working out for us. And now I think frustrated Indian, sorry. I seem to be operating in two parallel universes. Frustrated. I would like you to give your opinion as to who do you think will win today.
The award season was totally swooped by Conference B, as we all know, and there has been a banter whether Conference B is better than Conference A. But in my opinion, both teams are really good. Like both teams are really hungry. But the main challenge will be the chemistry here, because even though they are all great players in their own right, they haven't played as a team. So it's going to be interesting on both sides. But I think Conference B has a better chance of winning the game.
Much like the England national team, almost every time where every person is from a different league, it does become hard, using that analogy, because one set of the players who play for clubs, they've practiced together with their team for so many matches for the season, like 40, 50 plus matches every season they play together. But for the national team, I think there are a very few chances that you do actually get to practice with a set of players. And that's why I think, you know,
Mm-hmm.
this is going to be a very, I think we are having some technical issues
Yeah,
on
we
the
are having
stream
some
front.
technical issues right now. And as
Wouldn't
as
be
we say
a
that Aston Villa has equalized, so yeah, the commentator's curse has come into play.
yay!
It's not fun for United supporters like me, but yeah,
uh,
it's okay.
that's okay, at least. One of us is happy.
United. For Conference A, Copper Guy and Demo will be on the strike with the brothers. The lineup has disappeared.
I think you know, goals, but there is going to be.
Right, definitely. Yeah, holds on to the nerves better because all of them are great players. Can you see the lineup?
Nope.
Can't actually.
I mean, I have bigger issues concerning my
But I
eyesight.
don't think that's the issue. That there is some kind of issue with Discord right now. It's okay. It's gonna fix. Anyways, let's keep on chatting about the match today. So what do you think? What's the prediction gonna be like?
I think stream बंद हो गया है. किसी को अपना ऑडियो बंद कर नहीं बट Can you mute the game noise?
दिक्कत क्या हो रहा है? Right.
Hmm.
That is fine. Don't think about it. You just stream. अगर होगा तो.
ड्रॉप हो रहा है बोले तो वॉल्यूम कम हो जा रहा है या फिर कनेक्ट ही नहीं हो रहा? Are you
I
connected
think
on
it's
laptop?
coming. So we are going on. Okay, we are facing some technical difficulties right now.
Don't tell me all of this has also been broadcasting.
Okay. So I assume I can go back to the lineups. Let's quickly go through the lineups. The match should talking about the lineups for the 3-5-2 formation with the adored Chelsea and Char Chelsea brothers in the mid, with Wiz, Priest, and G2 taking care of the defensive line. Wiz and Priest have been amazing this season, and they have been on.
Right. So confident attacking midfielders like conference, I think they're going for two wide midfield. Same with two central midfielders.
The match is
So
going to start.
let's
Yeah.
hope that we are going to, witness a really exciting match.
Yeah.
And
Match
let's
going to
hope
start.
that this match is without any random FIFA glitches that we are all seeing YouTube videos of.
Yeah. I remember the first game that we covered. We also had some FIFA gods interfering in that
Oh
match. I remember.
yes, but the match between
Immediately trying the kickoff glitch.
tell me you play FUT without telling me you play FUT.
Yeah. So next with the ball
And
there. Good
look
attack.
at
Goal.
that. It just battered through.
Yeah,
That's, I
it
think,
was in a one quick fluid motion, definitely.
amazing to find that much space. I think defense is where the non-playing together of most of these guys together is gonna
Let's see
yeah where
how
most
Conference A comes back and gives a
right,
reply.
because I think even B would not be very eager to
Rajarsi Copper
overexpose
guy,
the defense and look at that, as I say.
but still
Oh,
managed to get
crowded
a shot
out
there.
the
Yeah.
forward and brilliant attack. Looks like the pressure is on.
So, Janji, what are your thoughts on this season so far? Oh,
Oh
that
my
we
God.
have a goal here, and Copper guy equalizes.
Oh my
Conference
God.
A.
Like
Game on.
that's that's a
Yeah.
very welcome interruption.
So let's go back to what we were discussing. So what do you think? Fair the
That was
expectations.
he got limited, but in the league itself, that was amazing, and the way that everything was organized. Oh my God. It seems guys you're gonna have
It's
5 or 6 goals
yeah,
in this game.
it's just mayhem out there with no defensive shape there for Conference A, and Conference B just punishing them for the lack of defensive shape.
Like more punishment
Again
isn't
on the
coming.
attack,
Oh, just
Conference B.
missed.
They cut down, trying to maneuver some moves there,
Tag
but
building
well
up
defended by
again
Viz.
for B.
So
Oh,
this is A, I
so
guess. The
sorry.
black.
And attack building again for A. See, we're so not used to this group of people playing together
Yeah,
that
yeah, it's
we're not talking together
understandable.
making mistakes.
Definitely. But yeah, we are having a good match on our hands.
It's very end to end, and now finally after a very blitzy 3 goal quick succession, again, as I was going to say, it was going to calm down and teams are going to settle in, but a very frenzied attack there,
Definitely.
put to end.
And just as we were speaking, Sammy FC was trying to get a goal there. He has been like amazing this season. He has grabbed the golden boot as well. So like he has a prolific season, striking goals after goals for Poyos.
Oh,
What are your thoughts
absolutely.
on that? His
And
performance?
I think he outscored the Conference A top scorer by like 15 something goals. So that's in itself a lot
Yeah.
to outscore an
I,
entire conference leader like that.
the the best thing about Sammy FC was that he knows where to be, at the right place at the right time. A perfect striker's instinct, I would say.
Right. And it's not like Demolisher is a even a mediocre player by any chance. He's a really, really good striker, but that just shows the level.
Definitely. And Conference B, there were some really good teams as well. So having uh, scoring that many goals also tells you
Exactly. But
caliber of
I
players you are.
think he managed that because he had a very decent system behind him to get him the ball. And uh, of a lot of players, so that brings a lot of creativity. Oh, spamming B and another attack building. Looks like a goal and beautiful block.
Well defended there by Conference A. And Conference B with a corner. Let's see what routines they have under the sleeves. Wiz clearing out the danger, building the counter attack for Conference A.
Oh, did that pass just take that life out of that move? I think it did. Outrageous crossfield ball, but intercepted. And the strikers are offside, but the moves builds. Oh, and again, that's some very amazing placement.
Red attack being built there. What a cross. Laid off properly, and Copper
Oh
Guy.
my
What a
God.
save. What a save from Mahesh Kalyan, the goalkeeper of the season this year for SAFA. He's proving his worth there.
My God. Yeah, I've played with Mahesh for a couple of seasons in the old Xbox League before Safa was there, and that time he didn't used to play as goalkeeper proper, but recently he's picked it up, and I have to say like that's some insane goalkeeping that I've witnessed in some of his matches and right here as well.
Right.
Although that being said, credit to the team for trying to get a goal, but Mahesh I think is in a mood not to concede today.
He has already conceded one. I think one is enough for him today.
Concede more today, I meant.
But yeah, Conference will definitely be looking to get few more goals and get Conference A into a little bit more trouble. But
Right,
let
and Conference A needs to survive this half and then think of a comeback in the second half. Otherwise, they run the risk of being too desperate and, not making it and conceding
yeah,
one more before the half ends.
and you should be always careful in these minutes of the half, as FIFA is notorious for giving the attackers advantage.
Oh, absolutely, the famous extra time glitch. In a
Madcap
season's
with the
match
ball,
once. Oh, close. Risky,
playing
risky, risky.
somehow Priest negates that. Well defended there.
Right, now they have a chance to, catch a breather and figure out an attacking plan.
So it's half time. Let's see some match facts. Possession has been pretty even Stevens, 51-49 as expected. Both teams are putting up a show.
The, the players don't want us to see the match stats. I think they're in the habit of taking screenshots for the SAFA league throughout, and as a
Yeah,
reason they're just following that muscle memory.
definitely. So let's talk about more about the SAFA season that took place. So we had so many different teams play this year, and it was definitely a tournament to remember with so many good performances and so many good goals that we saw.
Bless God for crossplay. That's all I'll say, and we'll come back to that at the end of this match.
As the kickoff resumes, Conference A and Conference B go head to head again. Let's see what happens in the first leg.
They just need to not concede more, and then I think even if they get one more goal, they still have that second leg to think for. So,
Yeah,
they should think about not giving in too early.
definitely.
And
And great attack there by
post,
Conference B. Sammy FC again, Priest. No, I think it was Viz with a great tackle
yeah.
there, making the most of the anticipated plus. I think that's one of the best play styles a defender can have this season.
Right, anticipation seems to be already buffed in a way, and with a player like Wiz who knows how to defend well, I think that's a very lethal combination.
Great trickstery there by the winger. Priest, very good with the
Spamming the
ball
ball
here.
out.
Yeah. Yes, he's been very
Sometimes,
composed with the ball. Yeah, even in those tough situations.
absolutely, like sometimes even calmly just clearing the ball is more effective than trying to dribble and finding a pass as a center back because that's a very big space for mistakes.
Looks like Conference B are trying to get back into the game, uh, getting some good, decent passes and moving the ball forward.
Don't you mean A?
No, Conference B. Oh yeah, sorry. Even I got confused. Yeah.
Welcome,
Paul.
welcome to the club. Current membership strength 2. Frustrated Indian and Jadonji.
Yeah, we are the confused Indians right now. But yeah, Conference A with the attack. Great ball in. Well defended by Tailspin. Tailspin has also been a great defender this season. Like he has single-handedly helped Poyos with their defensive stats. Although it was a team game, but
Hmm.
Tailspin has a lot of contribution for their position where they ended.
Risky, risky business there from Sernix.
God Servin, the striker from Rikers, he has been very good this season.
That was good. Making interception.
The Chelsea
Ah,
brothers, the adult Chelsea brothers are a little bit quiet this game and haven't shown their usual self.
cut down wins it, but then unfortunately he can't carry it ahead. That leads to an attack for A and runs into
Conference
pressing
has
desperately
managed to,
like maniac.
read the game. So that I can definitely notice from the gameplay. They have passing much better. Where Conference B were doing that in the first half better. Now they are struggling a bit. Oh, Sam, you going
Right.
there for a joyride?
And I think that shows that they are in no mood to concede again, and they could be looking to either stay at the scoreline or grab one more goal late on. It looks like they want to score on every attack, but
Well, that's what you want to do
and
in
a goal
FIFA,
kick out of that.
right? You have to look for scoring in every attack. Then
Right, and I think if you master that urgency, I think you can become like the best ever team on FIFA. Just to not try to score every time and just make plays properly. Like, we say every time make plays, but make a proper play. Just not thinking about the goal, just trying to get the
true,
ball
true.
into nice
And
areas.
and sometimes there are a few players who can do that. They can control the game, and that meddles with the head psyche of the opponent. This opponent is also curious what the other person is going to do, and that might sometimes tend to make them make mistakes and wait for the perfect opportunity to get the goal. So maybe that's what Conference B is doing right now, and that's what they did.
Ooh!
That's what they did, and what a ball in and what a head,
Balle,
what
balle.
a diving header. This diving headers looks like seems kind of extinct in FIFA. I don't see that much nowadays, but yeah, it was such a great goal. Reminded me of the FIFAs from the past.
Yeah, that was a really good, and that's animation is really nice and detailed now, so it looks even better. And there's a
Definitely,
very good example of a diving header. Looping ball to the far post.
I think that's offside.
No,
Yeah, it is
offside.
offside. And with the goal there, also even United have managed to score. What a timing! United lead 2
Oh,
1,
that's great.
and that was also a header, a cross and a header. So from Hoyland. Beautiful play there. Copper guy trying some trickery there, but
Just a little bit late in giving the ball.
the chemistry seems a bit lacking for both the teams, and it's understandable because they don't play together. But then they are showing up for a good match here.
Right, but the same is, applicable for the other team, although I think A is suffering from it more. Scott McTominay, that too. My God.
I don't know how he gets a chance to play in the United squad. He must have some kind of MMS of the coach or something. That guy doesn't deserve to be in the United team.
Coming back to the
God,
match, I think, it's a very
God Selby
scary.
with a good try.
Oof.
Yeah.
That tackle looked like it could have been a
Somehow it
penalty.
missed the player magically.
Even at 3-1, there's a chance for it in the second leg, but if they concede one more, I think it's over.
Let's say Copper guy with a counter, trying to build up, but then
Oh, and it gets
lost
away from
possession
him.
very cheaply. But then regaining back.
Oof,
Well
gives the
defended there by
ball away.
Sarnix. Oh, what a play from Sarnix.
My God,
Surrounded by five people, and yet he managed to take the ball out of there.
four people pressing the goalkeeper.
And with that,
With
that's
that,
the final time. Final full time is done with the first leg over with 3-1. Conference B winning it. I wouldn't say quite convincingly, but yeah, it was a good game and they kind of dominated in parts. What's your take on that, Challenger?
I know, I was hoping for it to be a closer game because I have particularly played in Conference A, and I know that the teams in Conference A and the players in Conference A are really capable. But I think that also shows that might be the case that Conference B actually this match. I think these matches should just be looked at as entertainment value and not as a
Yeah, sure,
absolute
definitely.
metric measure of which conference is better. I'm being the devil's advocate here, but I feel that it also shows that maybe Conference B really does have better players.
Well, I wouldn't say in that way, but yeah, they have good players overall and they are doing well. Both the conference have, in maybe like a few players here and there are better, but it's a debate for sure. And an ongoing banter in the SAFA server as well.
And three at the back is always a very risky formation. It is your day and your three center backs are communicating with proper, you know, line maintenance and paying for onside or offside, whichever way it goes. So it's a very big plus if your center backs are all in sync. I think even if your midfield isn't in sync, that's still manageable at some scale.
So are we taking a break till the second leg starts?
I want to, but the factory manager said that if I don't do two streams back to back, he'll never release my family. Welcome everyone to the second leg of the All-Star game between Conference A, Conference B, SAFA Pro League Season 1. First leg was a very dominant display by Conference B and they currently lead 3-1. Let's see if we find an upset in the second leg or we are going to find an increased dominance and a replay of the same.
Yeah, definitely. And I think Conference A will be looking to come back stronger in this match and prove that the ongoing banter that, even Conference A is also in the same level of Conference B. So it will be good to see that matchup.
Again, and I'm a very big fan of these All-Star games, but it- I can't help but as a player of the other team, feel a sense of jealousy at just seeing the level and quality at display here.
True that. But yeah, it's just a matter of how much you put in those hours in FIFA and practice. And each and every player playing today have done that. So can't complain.
Rocky 8, where Sylvester Stallone is playing FIFA. Right,
So, what
and
do you think? How will be Conference A looking to approach this game? I think they have to go all guns attack from the first get go.
but I think B does possess the ability to rip through their very thin defensive line if they commit to an all-out attack. So they have to be careful about that. It's a very, very, very thin line, between committing and then being able to be defensively sound as well at the same time. I think team Conference A have suffered a disconnect in their team in the front line. I saw a person without marker.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
I
yeah
believe someone
somebody
else.
is disconnected. Yes. Nevertheless, we are going to continue with the match, and these things keep on happening. You can't do anything about it. Not in our control. So just move, keep our head down, and continue playing with it.
Yeah, he was hit with
Maybe,
the disconnect virus.
yeah, maybe if this was a league game, maybe we would have restarted the game itself. But this is just an all-star game, so just go ahead with the game. What a great save from
Nice save.
Madcap. Conference B with the corner.
I'm
Again
sure
going for the
Conference save.
shot. Yeah.
Ooh, and the shortest guy on the pitch wins the header and gets it out from the defense.
Yeah. Conference B trying again. Let's see what they can up now. What a great ball, but very well defended there by Conference A.
Goalkeeper was so committed to defending, he even tackled his own defender.
These things happen, it looks very funny at the time, but then, all eyes are on the ball at the time. You don't know what you're doing.
That at one point of time, right now in that attack, there were more Conference B players in the box than Conference A.
Skills, yes, he does. Gets a shot, but very well saved from Mahesh Kalyan. He
That's a
has been
good
superb
attempt.
today.
That's a really good
Yeah,
attempt.
it was a
Corners.
good attempt, and Copper guy would be, like, will be sad that he couldn't convert that. That was an important goal that they should have scored to get
An
the
early
team
goal
back
would
on
have
track.
meant a big change in momentum. Oh, corner again.
Well, corner strategies have been really interesting this year with FIFA, with the crossing being better. So we see a lot of short corners and going for the far post, and the classic corners, and then the headbacks, and then tapping it in. So it's interesting how players have come up with new strategies from corners this year in pro clubs.
Mahesh again winning the ball comfortably, starting the attack, but he quells it out.
The bot for Conference A is trying its best. A cross claimed. Oh, nice try. Copper guy with the move there, but then well defended there by Sarnix. Chelsea wins it back. What a ball there. And nice control, and Copper
Oof.
guy should have scored that one. Couple guy
Mahesh
missing
claims
it.
the ball and launches it at the wing, and that this position leads to a counter attack. Not exactly a counter attack. I mean, conference says half team was basically already in that half.
Conference is trying its best to get back into this game, but Conference B is proving to be a little difficult. And obviously so. What a move there! What a move! The reverse elastico into the shot, but
Oh,
oh, okay. I thought there was a penalty there for a second, but no.
he shoots his shot into the side netting there. Oh, given away cheaply there, but
So many players on the goal line come to the rescue after a mishap from Mahesh Kalyan. That's a sign of a good team.
my God, how is that not a penalty? Yeah, the goalkeeper can only save you like, he can't save you every time. Sometimes you do need your defenders to help out, and that's why it's an 11-man game. Everyone needs to contribute. Otherwise, you might win one or two games, but you might not end up
Definitely,
winning the
definitely.
season.
And having said that, but there has been some good matches this season for Safa where some of the goalkeepers have shown extraordinary saves. Like I would like to point one where MV Unified played Blitz in the semis. I think ARP had a brilliant performance, even though he couldn't take his team to the finals, but then he showed up and had a good
I
performance
think,
there.
right, right. I think I was a little confused. I thought they played in the quarters and not semis, but I think they played in the semis. Or was that heavy metal that they played?
No, no, it was in the semis against Blitz. No, they were playing really well, even though they lost
Right, right,
on
right,
both the
right,
legs.
right.
But yeah,
Even the quarter against heavy metal was amazing. MV Unified and heavy metal. That's one of the best games I've seen in FIFA.
definitely. And even like uh, the game where Rikers played against Razor Wolves, that was also a very good performance by Selchan, their goalkeeper. Selchan was amazing for us. Like me being from Rikers, not trying to give a biased opinion, but then Selchan is also one of the celebrated goalkeepers in the SAFA league that we have. Chelsea with the ball there. Conference A again trying to build something up. Interestingly, the scoreline has been 0-0 till now, with Conference A having the most of the attacks. Copper guy again with a shot, well blocked by the
I think
defenders.
part of it is because Conference B are at a mentally much better position as they know they don't have to attack. It's just a question of if they want to attack or not. And I think that takes the edge off. Who was that? Was a little bit too early for an aerial ball. Oh my God, that must be infuriating to stop the play like that.
Definitely wasting some precious seconds there for Conference A. Nevertheless, the second leg half time it is, and both teams are level right now with Conference B still having the advantage from the first game at 3-1. And the possession stats show that Conference A have more of possession. They try to narrate, control the narrative of this game, but again, all their attacks being negated well by Conference B. Vanch has been brilliant this game, with this defending.
I, part of me is screaming for a super duper comeback, but I think that's more hard talking than mind thinking. But I feel that, they should score one or two at least, because just to make it a little bit interesting. Because
Yeah,
they've
sure.
really, they're a really creative and talented bunch of people. And to only score one really doesn't do justice to the level that they are at.
Definitely, and it's remind you, it's just a fun match, and you should play with fun. No, don't take any stress. Whatever happens, happens. Just go all out attack.
Right, but I'm
Ekata.
sure a large part of them will be, uh, would want to win at least, or at least,
Yeah,
put up a
yeah,
better
like
score.
the all the 22 players on the pitch would be like eyeing for the victory. Definitely, yes. But end of the day, it's just a match for fun, and we should be reminding ourselves that. And I think the team should play that way as well, as if it's an exhibition match. It should be that way. take her
Right,
down.
and oh, does it look like it could get worse for them? Failed to clear
Hmm.
away, but the keeper comes.
Yeah,
Madcap again to the rescue.
yeah. Somehow scrapped their conference A, scrapped there not to concede a goal there. Reward a Trivella, but saved well from Madcap. Well, Trivella has been a nuisance this year for FIFA players and alike, and people spamming Trivellas from absurd like distances. And there, having said that, Sam UFC with a goal, I think. Uh, yeah, Sam UFC with a goal again, showing his
And I
amazing
think
striking
that
form.
just puts it a little bit
Yeah,
out of
4-1
reach
for
for
Conference B.
Conference A.
Conference A again with the counter, unable to find spaces to get the pass right. Tailspin, beautifully defending there, but Chelsea trying to get something out of the ball. Very well played there. Oh, what a reverse
Yes.
elastico there.
That was good. That was good.
Yeah, there are
Yeah, that
moments of
was.
brilliance from Conference A, but end of the day they are unable to take a shot, and that is frustrating when you see such
Hmm.
good play, high level of attacking play, and then
You
you
just
can't
found an
convert them into
excuse to
goals.
use your Discord username in a sentence.
Well, that was a pure coincidence, I believe. Well,
It's been a
like
really, it's
yeah,
been a
sure, go
really,
ahead.
really very high-paced game till now, and even the defending at both ends, the attacking, the level of dribbling and close control that they've shown in either boxes is crazy.
Yeah, no second thoughts about that. Brilliant has the game has been brilliant. Even though this game hasn't given us a lot of goals like the first one, but it's been interesting to see the matchups and how everyone are playing, and especially and that it is an equalizer for conference. Oh, is it? No, it's an
Oh,
offside. Oh my god.
that is
Yeah,
heartbreaking.
definitely heartbreaking for conference A. Oh, they tried and they tried so far,
But
but
it
in
might
the end, it
matter if
doesn't
they
even
score,
matter.
and
That's
Mahesh is
a
an
that's a
expert at dealing
regulation
with
save for
crosses.
Mahesh Kalyan.
Right, right.
He's going to save that 9 out of 10 times with a lot of space to cut down. What he does, well blocked by Wismania there. So as I
Well
was
cleared
saying
away.
about the game this year, the Trivelas has been a nuisance for all players. Like, and this it just makes no sense because in real life you don't get that much of power when you hit a Trivela from that distances. So it's just
When
absurd.
has
And yeah, FIFA is I think gonna bring in a new patch which nerfs it down to the ground. Maybe I hope
when
so.
has, when has reality and accuracy ever been a concern for FIFA?
Well, it hasn't been, but still, it's just it is a very bad nuisance definitely because you don't need to do anything. Just get your angles right, and if you just practice enough, you can just score triple with almost anybody. I know a player called Factual Plig. He just does that for a living, I guess, scoring triple for fun.
Conference A is really desperately trying to press for a goal, and we just even saw Wismania making an appearance in the 40-yard range of the goal, but that leaves him exposed and out of position. Is that go
And
Oh, and
that's it. The final nail in the coffin. God's Irvin scores, and Conference B leading 5-1 on aggregate, I believe.
it'll take some really special bit of football to come back from this place.
Yeah, I think the defender should have been in position there. I don't think there is any chance of a comeback for Conference A right now. They can just enjoy the game from now on. Just go all out attack. Forget about the game.
Even even if it was a real life game with actual real time, 1 second is equal to 1 second, then also I think coming back from 5-1 in the last what 8-10 minutes is a really really tall order.
Definitely, definitely. Sir
As
Nick's
we have
showing some
pro
trickery there, having fun with the ball, knowing that the match
Yeah,
is under their pockets.
right, it's nice to be at a place where you can afford to take risks in your play, your passes, your tricks. And I'm sure, some people in Conference B team would have been like, yo, Knicks, what the fuck? But he's like, hey, it's chill.
Yeah,
That's the
I
best
think
part
the
about pro clubs.
yeah, it's a chill environment, at least not as stressful as FUT is.
I don't think anything is as stressful as FUT is.
True, true.
What a save.
And Wiz there,
Look,
what
first
a
time I've seen a
turn from Samu.
first time we've seen a slight tackle by two forwards of the opposing team in the penalty box.
Yeah, it looks like, Conference B wants to score more goals rather than Conference A trying to get something back. It's just so fun watching
Right,
them.
and the fact that they're not laying back, and again,
That's
that
it,
brings us
guys.
to an very high scoring game. Frustrated, what do you think? Like, what was your biggest takeaway from this game?
Well, honestly, there were no takeaways, but we had a fun game and Conference B proving it that they had the better players there. But no offense, but they played really well. And no offense to Conference A players as well. So it has been a good joyride with Conference B winning the all coveted all-star match 5-1 in aggregate over the two legs.
Right, and I think they've earned bragging rights in the server for a little bit of time till we have like the next mini tournament or when we do eventually begin with the season two.
Sure, definitely, definitely. So thank you all, guys. It has been a wonderful couple of matches, and we had great fun commentating on this. So we'll catch you soon with the mini tournament, I guess. And stay tuned for the SAFA Discord server for more updates. Please like, share, and subscribe the channel as well. Jaranji, over to you
See you
for the closing
guys.
thoughts.
Thank you so much for watching the game and for being with us throughout the entire season. See you guys in the next edition of whatever we come up with. We'll keep you posted. Bye bye.